Good evening and welcome back to Starbound. I'm Modi Operandus and I'm joined with Mr. J. Beetle.
Hello, Modi Operandus.
I always call you Mr. J. Beetle because I think of your Twitter handle.
Yep.
I could have said
I always
J. Beetle.
call you Modi Operandus because I think of your Twitter handle.
Is that why? But you're not Mr. J. Beetle anywhere except Twitter. I'm Modi Operandus everywhere.
Somewhere. I don't remember where. But that's because J. Beetle was taken.
Yeah. By some... I accidentally tweeted to that person one time and they didn't even care. I don't understand.
They probably don't even use it.
Wasn't even bothered by the fact that I tweeted them a video. I copied them in a video or something.
Yeah,
okay, so what are we doing here?
You misspelled my name a lot too.
Yeah,
we were having an identity crisis with our with our underwater sea adventure. So this episode's going to be a thought process combined with a material quest. Hey, an igloo. We're already doing good.
This is awesome. Perfect. We've come to the right place. This is what we wanted. Ice bricks.
Yes.
Yeah, basically we don't quite know what we want to do with the rooms quite yet, but we do know we're out of materials for the most part. So, in a twofold effort, we're going to...
Jeez.
Wow, this is an ocean? Is it an ocean planet or what? I didn't know this was an ocean planet.
I didn't think it was. Maybe it is.
It seems like it is. It seems very similar to an ocean planet.
It is an ocean planet.
Underground. That's the case. We left one ocean for another ocean. Well, at least we'll feel at home. Hold on, I'll seal it off again. I just need the materials. Oh, thanks. You got it.
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's digging down. We're looking for... I don't know, what would be the ultimate find here? Outpost, probably the ultimate find.
Yeah, outpost, definitely. We'll scrap that for everything.
Everything it's got.
And any ore we need, because we need a lot of pixels. We're not going to use creative mode.
We can melt it down.
And to be honest, I was telling Modi, I wouldn't mind using creative mode. The only thing is, just like when I use cheat codes for a game, it kind of just destroys the will to play it after I do that.
Yeah, it does knock the fun out of it sometimes.
So I just decided not to.
My wife and I played in a Minecraft world for a long time together, and we did everything in survival mode. And then we were like, oh, let's just build in creative for a while. And then like after we started building creative, like a week later, we're like, okay, I'm done with this now. Let's go on to something else because it just knocks the fun out of it.
So, and we still have plenty of things to find, to discover, etc., etc.
Well, we're also waiting on another big update. So we're at like the peak time, like the late time after updates where it's like the doldrums, where we're out of things to do. There's no new content right now, so it's like, yeah, this is the end days right now, I think.
Yep, end times.
End times. We will keep this universe going and might start new characters eventually, just so we can play through some of the content again. Like we missed one of the bosses altogether.
Really?
Yes, I think so.
I don't think so.
Well, no, we went back and fought the boss after the fact. What I mean is we didn't fight the boss with the weapons we should have fought him with, right? Yeah. So like the Area 1 boss should have been a lot harder for us than it was. But we had, tech and that kind of thing right away. So in that regard, it'd be good to start over. Plus, there might be some things we can, explore. Challenge rooms are coming. That'll be really cool to just go exploring for those. So that'll be something good to have.
They hired a guy to make dungeons.
And he's really good too. If you saw some stuff in his video.
And the guy is just a normal content creator.
Here we go.
He just makes stuff for the fun of it. And they're like, hey, can you do this? This is exactly what we need.
Wow, this is perfect. Yeah.
We need all this crap.
Let's grab all this crap. All this Apex stuff.
It was never here.
Yeah. We're just like scavengers here. People like foretold our coming of like, they're scared of us coming to destroy their cities and stuff.
Yeah, we're the tentacle monster.
When they see our ship hovering over the planet, they'll hide. That's why there's nobody in these things, because they all knew what were coming.
Oh, I can't wait to enact our, tendencies of world domination by just going to a planet, filling it with people, and then, drowning them or something.
Oh, are we gonna do that? Okay. All right.
Well, it's an example. It could happen.
It's simple. It's something we could do. Yeah, it's another thing with the updates. We'll get NPC villages and stuff like that. We can add. That would actually change a lot for us, I think, as far as our inspiration to build. No, I think they just don't like. Well, the way it's working too, it's like they don't like if it's not habitable, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but they don't. leave. I don't know what happens actually.
They do leave. They do leave. If you make it uninhabitable, they do leave.
You sure?
Yes, that's what one of the GIFs showed that.
Oh, the one I saw, it was just like, hey, I don't like this.
No, he kept saying I don't like this. If you kept watching, he keeps saying I don't like this until he finally says I can't take this anymore, and he leaves.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. And then another guy came after that, and he did the exact same thing for a little while, and then it said the exact same thing. Like, so eventually they'll give you a chance to fix it if you break something, but eventually they'll just won't take it anymore. If you're a slumlord, they'll just leave.
Well, they need to be doing something about optimization, because I can just see someone making a ton, and to the point where there's so many people in this city that it just crashes.
Yeah, that could easily happen.
I'm below you, by the way.
All right, I see ya. I see you. Well, we got a lot of good stuff here, at least.
Yep.
These railings look good too, I think.
Yep, we just need a million more.
Modern platforms. And we just need like 6 more of those. We set, or at least. It feels like we're taking apart all these things, but then like when we actually lay it back down again, it doesn't cover the exact same amount of area for somehow. Like the thing we build is actually smaller than the stuff we took out of it. Bam.
And I see diamonds. Diamonds, now that we know that they sell for 150 pixels a piece.
You know, I don't know what the rubium and other stuff does though, as far as pixels go.
The best.
Diamond's probably still the best because it's the rarest. But I mean, like the Agisalt or whatever might be a good alternative too. I know copper's like 5 pixels a piece or something like that, which is not great. This guy takes a lot of damage. Or is that second guy?
Those were 2.
Okay, good. It's like, wow, what's going on here?
Why'd you do that? You just took it down. I put up a torch and you immediately broke it.
I was over the top of it. There we go. Okay, so we're getting good stuff here.
Yeah.
This is perfect. We got lucky here, man. Got torture devices.
Oh man, we are luckiest. Ooh, hand thingies. Ooh, what happens if I turn them both on? Nothing, folks.
Nothing.
Break it all.
That's why we need.
Actually, as a matter of fact, it's easier just to look and see, and they're not tied to anything. That's lazy, devs. Come on.
There should be a way to protect. Like, I guess when I get to the challenge rooms, I'm sure that there's a way to protect so you can't see it. But I know in the area with the Florin mission, the Florin party, we could see where the things were wired to by switching to the wiring tool.
That might be an oversight. They might have not even thought about it.
I'm sure they're aware. They gotta be aware.
But we also just don't know what we want to do with the water base.
Yeah, we want to do something cool, but also we're trying to. I don't know. I think we're building almost too big. Is my thought process right now.
We're just too good.
We're just too good. And like, but if we went to the hub for a minute here before we started recording. We're kind of like looking at like the way they design things there, just to get some ideas of like size for things. And all of our rooms on the ocean base are like way too big, and that's one of the reasons we're running out of materials so quickly is that we have such big rooms there. So we need like smaller ideas, simpler patterns. And I was kind of overthinking things with like switching back with like between like 4 or 5 materials and like just limiting myself to like 3 max would probably be the best. But we have so many different materials because it helps us extend the materials we have by using different kinds. We can build more.
Yeah,
we just gotta bite the bullet. Awesome. We just gotta bite the bullet and just do a bunch of mining, I guess. The name of the game here, right? Minecraft.
Yep.
We're mining and crafting things.
Mineria.
Is that a thing?
Minaria.
Minaria?
Yeah.
Oh,
like Terraria.
Terraria and Minecraft. We should just start playing Terraria. How about that? That'll give us something to do for a while.
If you like Terraria, we're thinking.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments. We are thinking about doing Terraria, so let us know because I'd be down.
And we're not going to do it until there's like the new stuff because I haven't got it on camera, but I've played through the old stuff and I don't want to go through all that again.
I have played through everything. I didn't get through the hardcore mode stuff.
I got through most of the hardcore stuff.
Yeah, I didn't.
With someone that was overgeared, so I was like, well.
Oh, it's a little easy. It's a little easy then.
You still have to stay alive, or at least
still have to stay alive.
If you stay alive, it's still like a good thing.
Well, even if with the good gear, it's still hard to stay alive in hardcore mode. You still gotta be kind of careful. It's not like this where like we get over leveled and then all of a sudden it's just like game over. Oh, we got another one. Like we're over leveled for this area, so it's no longer a challenge for us.
Can't find a good area. Even the places that we were at were not really that great.
Well, even like the way that the game is set up here, like only the fire areas are a challenge now. Everything else is no longer a challenge. The enemies will aren't leveled properly, and it's just I don't know. It's a weird system. I feel like they'll have to revamp that again at some point.
I am getting tired of procedurally generated games, actually.
Really?
Yep. It seems that some are going the lazy route. It makes characters and items and everything have less definition and be less memorable.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Vagante is something that was. I mean, I guess it's not the maps aren't super memorable, but they're always.
So the bad guys, you don't know what they're gonna do every time.
Like, well, no, that's a roguelike though. Roguelikes are designed so that you learn patterns for things, and that's the name of the game.
I like that.
Yeah. You do like that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, but the terrain works the same way. I mean, the terrain it's procedurally generated so that you can learn it, like Spelunky or something like that, so that you eventually not surprised by anything.
I don't mean procedurally generated as opposed to randomly generated. I mean as opposed to thought out specific. All hand done, so to speak. Everything that was created by itself and not just part of a program.
Yeah, I can see both ways. There's also, but you lose replayability at that point then. Whereas this, it is gonna, even though everything's kind of the same, it's always gonna be something different.
It's not different enough to me.
Well, I mean, that's one of the problems, that there's not enough different stuff, but this is still in development too.
I mean, in general, all the procedurally generated stuff. It's like, yeah, it's different, but not really.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas Terraria,
at the point you've seen everything already.
The terrain is procedurally generated or randomly generated, but the monsters are deliberate and they're specific. Every monster has a name.
Oh yeah, here this is I don't know if there's a system like Starbound out there where they have the enemies are all different. I don't know if there's anything like this out there.
Well, I would not prefer it, actually. I'd prefer specific monsters like the poop monster. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain classic ones
humor
where it works really well together. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, in this is I can't think of another game that's like this though, as far as the enemies go, where it's just like a collection of body parts that just get assembled differently for every single monster.
Yeah, I just wish that. I mean, it's just the looks. Other than the looks,
they all kind of attack the same way for the most part. I mean, you rarely are. Once you've seen maybe 5 worlds, you've seen all the different kinds of attacks there can be.
Found another one.
Sweet. So, I don't know. I get what you're saying. But yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. But yeah, like Vagante, it's all the enemies are specifically made for each biome, and they're always the same. So yeah, I can't think of another game that's kind of like this, with procedurally generated enemies. Interesting experiment, at least.
Borderlands, maybe. I know the guns are.
Borderlands. The guns are generated, and that I don't know if that gets boring or not. I mean, at some point with Borderlands, you're always you kind of have the gear you want generally, and there's only like 1% of guns that you actually want to upgrade to, which is fine. I mean, you can sell off the rest of them and whatever, but
I think you're just positive.
I am just positive. I give everything the benefit of the doubt. Part of that is lack of time to do like I can't waste my time on bad things. So everything I do has to be something good. I have to find the goodness in everything because I only have so much time to actually do something. And to think I did something bad with my time.
I enjoy this game. I just say if they had specific monsters, it'd be better. If it was a little bit smaller of a scope. I don't know.
Well, if maybe with the boss monsters, if it would be like that, I think a lot of the mini boss monsters are procedurally generated as well.
If the monsters were like the first one, that would impress me.
Okay.
But the others, other than that one, they're all just NPCs.
Yeah, that's true.
That one's pretty cool. Other than that, they're not cool.
Well, what else is there? Oh, there's another one over here. This has got different stuff. Oh, this is the arcade one, I think. I hear bits and beeps. Yeah, it's the arcade.
Beeps.
Bits and beeps. Blink. Ooh, it's got the high-tech block too. That's nice. That's like 25 pixels a piece. I just see dollar signs whenever I go to a new building here. Like, look how much money we're saving.
Ching.
Exactly. My pack is full though. I gotta start throwing away some dirt.
I really emptied my pack before.
I did too. I'm just picking up so much garbage. Like, I have 2 gravel and that kind of thing.
Really?
That doesn't look like metal bar, but yeah. I guess it does when it's like that.
Metal bar with no other background, because that was the background. That's interesting.
Huh. It looked nice.
All the stuff.
So yeah, I mean, Terraria is nice that they have those set enemies. That is kind of nice. I do appreciate that.
And the special things that augmented your character were cooler than these techs. I have to say it, they are. These
like
are mostly useless. No, the techs.
Oh yeah. The items in Terraria. There's more variety
like,
and
like the balloon and the horseshoe hammer. I mean the horseshoe and the those stuff.
That's more interesting. And the fact that you have to find them and it's random. You know what I mean? Like you don't like techs. You can pick which one you want, and then with the first 2 tech cards, you got everything you need for the game. Basically, you have double jump and you have dash, and then you're set.
Speaking of which, they did add another tech. It's an upgrade to the double jump, where you're allowed to jump 4 times in the air.
Ooh. Well then.
And if they upgraded that, then I'm sure that they upgraded others too. At least I hope so, because that one was already the best one.
Right, exactly. Well, it gives you a reason to pick something else, I guess.
Not if they only included, like, if they only upgraded the one that was already the best, that's
they have a new best. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's a new only one everyone wants.
And they're changing the way you upgrade the matter manipulator, I think.
Okay. That'll be welcome.
Yeah. You have to find.
Because again, that's another thing that got kind of it's not super interesting.
I like
just get the right materials
gimmicky items though in this game more than the other one.
The gimmicky items?
Although I haven't seen it since the last patch, so they might have added stuff other. Yeah, like the firework, the beach ball, the banana.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
Plane. Yeah, I like that stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. We've reached the core here already. Yeah. Yeah, there's core fragments down there.
Oh, man.
I hear beeping though. There's gotta be something right near here. Here's another one. More stuff. At least we're finding stuff we need. That's something at least.
Yep, and quickly.
Absolutely. Whoa! Oh, that's me. Wow. I was not paying attention to my health.
Wait,
well,
don't
luckily...
come.
No, wait. Can I come to you?
You can, but since we're at the core, it might be easier just for me to get all this stuff. And then
and then beam to
jump
me.
Back
Yeah,
up to
it's probably a good idea. Okay.
Oh, I can't
we'll do it that way.
up to you. It's not like I
you
have
can't. Yeah, you don't have a teleporter. Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Never
Okay, I'm coming
mind.
down to you then.
Man, I wish I were.
Well, you do have a teleporter. You could put it down and waste it.
Oh yeah, this is the concrete. I forgot about that.
Oh, we could have been grabbing that. Oh well. Now we know.
Yep. That's all right.
So, are you disillusioned then with Starbound? No.
I don't know. No, because I realized that it is still in development.
Yeah. And they are like willing to change. I mean, they overhauled their combat systems. They overhauled their universe a couple times. They're willing to make big changes
and they
to
can.
get it right.
They can afford to because they have all the money in the world.
That's true. They do have a lot.
Did you read that article?
No, I have not.
Or that, not article, but blog post. He's like, if we wanted to, we could do no other game for Starbound and still last on that money for 14 years or something like that.
Oh my god. Well, they're a small company that
because there were
struck it
people.
big.
Well, yeah, but now they're publishing a lot now.
Yeah, that's true too. They're doing some good stuff and publishing some good things too.
Yep. I can't wait for Stardew Valley. I don't know if that's ever going to be finished.
Never going to come out.
Well, I mean,
Same
it's one
could
guy.
be said for Starbound.
Rogaland's one guy.
Yeah, that's true. I would imagine that's going to come out before Stardew Valley. In some form or another. Some playable form before Stardew Valley will be.
I think Stardew Valley is going to be fun. Oop, there's another one.
Wow. Seem glad I didn't like leave you down here.
Yeah.
It's much faster when it's 2. Yeah, we gotta remember to get this concrete this time. So yeah, I mean, Starbound is still fun. Still like the game, but it's like at a certain point you've done everything. We're kind of end game now, and you know I was saying it's the same problem we have with Don't Starve Together. Is I like the beginning of the game a lot more than the middle and end of the game. It's just always more fun to start over than it is to keep playing.
I'm still having a lot of fun with Invisible Ink.
But that's a short game though, isn't it? Like
it is.
It's 4 missions and it's over, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, but there is an endless mode, and well, it's not 4 missions. It's like
it's 4 days.
9 or 10 or.
But there's a time limit to it. It's like FTL or something like that, where there's time. There's no matter what you do, you're gonna get forced to the end either way. Yep. Whereas this is just endless. So, and I think in those kind of games, I like the end of the game better than the beginning of the game. So that's why those are popular for me, I think.
Yeah.
Because when you have everything unlocked and you have your character built how you want it to be and all that stuff is interesting. But the end is in sight with that. You know, if you just, do it wrong, it'll be starting over anyway. So
that kind of map generation is fine with me. Because nothing else is. The characters are specific. They all have names. They're not just random guy. As a matter of fact,
are predictable.
I haven't
That's the part of the thing. It's part of it too. You have to understand how all the systems work, and then you can exploit them.
I'm also getting sort of tired of the create your own character thing too, as opposed to they create your own character. They create your character for you, and they give it a story of meaning, and not just you're this guy, you're this soldier of a million others.
Generic guy number 5. Yeah, I get that for sure.
It's a song?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Number 5. That's what that's about.
Sure. That's where I was going with that one. I was referencing Lou Bega. Yes. Great. No one's thought about him in years. Except J Beetle.
I think he did a cover on Sesame Street of his own song.
I could see that. They do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Other than that, you're right.
Sesame Street doesn't forget about him.
Hey, maybe he's really good with money and
doesn't need to work.
Yeah.
Could be. That's probably what happens with a lot of these guys. I don't know.
Probably not. Ooh, a cool weapon to end the episode.
What is it? Oh, that does look good. Whoa! Holy cow!
America.
That is cool. This is America stick.
I'm gonna use that now.
Oh, that is really neat. I was not expecting that.
America.
All right, so we've reached the core once again here. There's a diamond thing here if you want to get it. And we'll be back with more Starbound soon. This is an interesting episode as far as just...
Let us know about Terraria if you're interested in us doing it.
We'll do something for it.
It'll be the new stuff whenever that comes out. I think
when
the
that
patches
comes out
soon. Well, soon. It's relative,
soonish,
but yeah.
Soonish. Soon TM.
And any other game that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Doing some Vagante when that's ready. Doing some Roguelands when that comes out.
Oh, can't wait.
Doing some other things that are going to happen in between, like Magicka 2. Make sure you're checking that out too.
Yeah.
All good stuff going on. And DST is restarting soon because that's updating.
Yep.
Or coming out of beta.
It's coming out on June 3rd of 2015.
If you like our stuff, you'll like our stuff in the future as well.
Like that tagline. Let's leave on that.
If you like our stuff, you'll like our stuff. Ooh, another room here. Oh, you're already in it. Never mind. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll finish up mining this place out and hopefully be back to building again. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.